Headed back to the city?
I might make a little detour. I'm a big fan of scenic routes.
Me too.
Why are you single?
I suppose I haven't met the right one yet. What about you?
A Big, Bold,
meant to
Beautiful
be
Journey starring Margot Robbie and Colin Farrell is a movie that follows two strangers meeting at a mutual friend's wedding that gets swept up in a magical flashback of each other's life journeys that could determine an unexpected future for both of them. So joining us live now is one of the actors who plays a younger version of Colin Farrell's character, David. We'd like to welcome to CP24 Breakfast, Yuvi Hecht. Yuvi, am I pronouncing your last name right?
Yeah, you are. Yeah. It's
Okay, perfect. Just want to get that right. This is pretty incredible. You've been in a ton of short films. You were recently on Disney. But seeing your movie on a billboard in LA, talk about that moment when you were there.
Oh my God, it's incredible. You know, you work so hard for these moments. It's something you can only dream of. You know, driving around and seeing a project that you're in on a billboard. It was such a surreal feeling. It really was.
Yeah, and speaking of journeys, I mean, you are a man of many journeys as well. You were born in Hong Kong, you lived in China, Austria, the United States, and you're also a big fitness and sports fan, skilled martial artist. What did you think your background in all of these things, the places you've lived, helped contribute to your role in this film?
I think being able to live in all these different places, I get a good understanding of these different cultures and how all these people live, and you use that, you know, when it comes to your life experiences. When it comes to a role, you have to use those life experiences. So I would definitely say it contributed for sure.
Yeah, now, we're not getting too much details on the film yet. It's out September 19th, but you play the younger version of Colin Farrell's character, David. I know in the trailer, they kind of flash back to high schools, and they kind of go back in time through these doors. So did you have to work with Colin Farrell? Did you get to work with him or Margot Robbie for any of your scenes?
Yeah, I was able to work with Colin, and he was so generous with his time and such a good mentor. You know, just being able to be in a scene with him and watch how he works and how he takes up the space. It was like a master class. It really was.
Oh my gosh. I mean, the scenery looks beautiful. I'm sure some of it was real. Talk about your experience on set. Has it been different or similar to any of your other roles before?
It was similar in the sense that it felt like a family when you were coming onto set. Everyone there was incredibly kind and generous, and walking onto set, you felt the magic. You know, everyone was inclusive, and it was a beautiful, beautiful set to be a part of.
Yeah, you're obviously clearly a young man still, but, you know, since this film deals with a time-traveling romance theme, and it talks about, you know, to go back to the past to find out more about your future, is there a moment in time that you'd like to go back to revisit in your life that would give you insight into your life right now?
I would love to revisit that first time walking onto that set, honestly. Now that everything is happening so quick, I'm starting to think about all these moments that I had, and it was just such a beautiful time to be alive. You know, it was something I'll never forget. It was a magical experience.
Yeah, I'm sure it was surreal just being on a massive movie set like that with some of Hollywood's biggest stars. Have you seen the entire film now that it's done?
Yeah, I just came back from New York for the premiere about 2 nights ago, and I watched it for the first time on an IMAX screen, and man, that in itself was a crazy experience.
How does your family feel about you being in this huge film and, you know, the future of your acting career?
They're all super proud of me, and they're very supportive. You know, it's very important to have a group of loving people that always push you and believe in you. And without them, I wouldn't be here today.
I mean, you're starring alongside 2 Academy Award winning nominated actors. But I have to ask, I mean, Margot Robbie as Barbie, she's been in a ton of things, Wolf of Wall Street. But I'm sure many people are curious to know, is she as stunning and gorgeous in real life as she is on screen?
She has been my celebrity crush for many years now. So being able to see her in person, she is just as gorgeous as the pictures, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, hey, congratulations on this amazing accomplishment. I'm sure many people can't wait to check out A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey, September 19th in theaters. Yuvi Hecht, thanks so much for joining us. Take care.